The night outside Benjamin's window was calm. A soft silver light slipped through the curtains and fell across his floor, turning everything a gentle shade of blue. Curious, he sat up and looked out. The moon hung in the sky, round and bright, surrounded by tiny, quiet stars. It looked so close, Benjamin thought, like I could almost touch it. But what is the moon really like? Does it shine by itself? As that question formed in his mind, the patch of moonlight on his floor began to glow a little brighter. The light gathered itself into a small circle, then slowly stretched upward. In a few heartbeats, a tiny figure appeared. A calm, pale character with a soft, round face, silver hair that floated like mist, and eyes that reflected the night sky. "Hello, Benjamin," the figure said in a gentle, sleepy voice. "My name is Luna. I am a little messenger from the moon. Would you like to know some of the moon's secrets tonight?" Benjamin felt peaceful just listening. The light was not sharp or strong. It was as soft as a lullaby. "Yes, Luna," he whispered. "I've always wondered what the moon really is. Is it a lamp in the sky?" Luna smiled. "The moon is not a lamp, and it does not make its own light," she explained quietly. "It is a big ball of rock that travels around the earth. The light you see is actually sunlight, bouncing off the moon's surface and coming down to your eyes." Benjamin frowned a little, trying to picture it. "So the moon is dark by itself," he said slowly, "but it looks bright because it reflects the sun?" "Exactly," Luna replied. "The sun shines on the moon, and the moon sends some of that light to you. That is why the moon can only shine where the sun's rays can reach it." As Luna spoke, the room around them changed. The walls softened into a deep, quiet blue, and tiny stars appeared like gentle sparkles. Benjamin's bed felt very steady, as if it were resting in a safe harbor in the middle of the sky. Luna lifted a hand, and the view of Earth appeared beside them, a glowing blue and white ball. Around it moved a smaller gray ball, the moon. "Look," she said softly. "Here is your Earth turning slowly, and here's the moon. Going around it, we call that orbit. It takes about a month for the moon to go all the way around your planet." Benjamin watched the moon move along its path. Sometimes he could see the part facing the sun clearly, sometimes only a slice. "Is that why the moon looks different on different nights?" he asked. "Sometimes I see a big round moon, sometimes a thin curve, and sometimes almost nothing." "Yes," Luna answered. "Those are called phases of the moon. When you see the whole sunlit side, you call it a full moon. When you see only a thin edge of the sunlit part, you call it a crescent. The moon itself does not change shape. Only the part you can see from Earth changes as we move around your world." Benjamin pictured himself looking up on different nights. The full moon glowing like a lantern, the half moon like a sliced circle, the thin crescent like a smile. "So the moon is always there," he said quietly, "even when I can't see it or when it's just a tiny piece." "That's right," Luna replied. "Sometimes the bright side faces away from you. Sometimes the sky is too cloudy or too bright. But the moon keeps traveling step by gentle step around your planet. It has been doing this for a very, very long time." Benjamin felt his shoulders relax. It was comforting to think of the moon always moving, always keeping its slow, steady path. Benjamin's attention drifted from the glowing Earth back to the small gray sphere beside it. Up close, the moon did not look smooth at all. Its surface was covered with round marks, dark patches, and bright, bumpy areas. "What are all those circles on the moon's face?" he asked softly. "They look like little bowls or dents." Luna nodded. "Those circles are called craters," she explained. "For a very long time, rocks from space have crashed into the moon. When they hit, they leave marks behind. On Earth, wind, water, and plants slowly change the ground and cover many old marks. But the moon has almost no air, no oceans, and no weather like you do. So the craters stay for millions and millions of years, like old memories." Benjamin imagined walking there, among silent craters under a black sky. Would it feel the same as walking here, he wondered. "Not quite," Luna said gently. "The moon is smaller and has less gravity than Earth. That means you would feel much lighter. If you jumped, you would rise higher and come down more slowly. It might feel a bit like bouncing in a slow-motion dream." Benjamin smiled at the thought of slow, floating jumps. "That sounds fun," he admitted. "It might be fun for a short visit," Luna agreed. "But the moon is not a place to sleep without help. There is almost no air to breathe, and the temperature can become very hot in the sunlight and very cold in the darkness. That is why humans who have gone there wore special suits and traveled in strong spacecraft. For now, it is safer for you to visit with your imagination while your body rests in bed." Benjamin let his head sink back into his pillow. His arms felt heavier in a pleasant way, and his legs were calm and still under the blanket. He watched the image of the moon and earth slowly fade until only his own room remained, lit by a soft silver glow at the curtain's edge. You know, Luna continued quietly, the moon also helps your planet in important ways. Its gravity pulls on Earth's oceans and helps make tides, the gentle rise and fall of the sea. And the steady pull of the moon helps keep the way your planet spins more stable. In a quiet, patient way, the moon helps keep your world balanced. Benjamin thought about calm seas, slowly rising and falling, and about his own breathing, gently moving in and out. So the moon is like a silent helper, he whispered. It reflects sunlight, it makes phases, it keeps old memories in its craters, and it helps our planet stay steady. Luna's face softened into a peaceful smile. That is a beautiful way to say it, she replied. When you see the moon at night, you can remember. It is a rocky neighbor, moving around your Earth, shining with borrowed light, doing quiet work while you sleep. The moon's messenger took a small step back toward the patch of light on the floor. The glow around her grew softer, like a lamp being slowly dimmed. Now it is your turn to rest, Benjamin, she said in a voice that felt like a blanket. The moon will keep moving, the earth will keep turning, and the night sky will keep watch while you dream. You do not need to do anything. Just breathe slowly and let your body feel heavy and safe. Benjamin pulled his blanket up to his chin and closed his eyes. He took a long, gentle breath in through his nose and let it out with a quiet sigh. In his mind, he could still see the moon, half in light and half in shadow, circling the earth with endless patience. Good night, Luna, he murmured. Good night, Benjamin, came the fading reply. Sleep under the moon's calm light. His breathing settled into a slow, steady rhythm. The questions in his mind loosened and floated away, like small clouds drifting past the moon, wrapped in the thought of a quiet, faithful companion in the sky. Benjamin slipped softly into deep, peaceful sleep.